Hello everyone, Rick Dog here. Hope all is well in Dogland. Well, today I got 10 items on the menu here to consider before getting a dog. I think it's very important because according to statistics, you can Google it, look it up. Millions of dogs, 500,000, I think a year, get euthanized every year at dog shelters because they can't find homes for all of them, and it's tragic and it's sad, but it's a reality. So that's why I'm making this little video here on 10 reasons, and there could be more. Just something that I just came up with just to get you thinking before you get a dog to consider. And then at the end, I want to give you the reasons why you can get a dog, or you should get a dog. That's what you want. So number one on the list here is that dogs, when you get them as puppies, they're cute and we get emotionally attached, but they grow and they get big and they're harder to handle if they're not trained properly. Number two, you might get the wrong dog. What do you want the dog for? It's good to know what you're getting the dog for. If it's just a little dog to keep you company and you want to pet them, I don't think you need a huge Saint Bernard for that, especially if you have a small apartment or such. So knowing what kind of dog and thinking about what kind of dog you want to get is crucial. I think it's important because number three, the big dogs, if they're not trained properly, they could be dangerous. Lawsuits ring a bell, money, expense, stress. Number four, a lot of these dogs are abandoned and they're, like I mentioned previously, they're put to death. So we can avoid that. I think if people kind of just thought about it a little bit more before they got a dog, I think less would be taken to the dog pound to get euthanized. And that's a reality that we can't say enough of. And so number five, the cost. So when you pay an amount of money for a dog, that of course we know that's not the only cost you're going to have. There's expenses, a lot of expenses that you can think about. Besides the food, shelter, shots, veterinarian, toys, clothes, and so forth and so on. Destructed furniture, all that has to be thought about. Before you get a dog, that's going to happen. So, are you ready for that? Well, that's a good question, right? Number six, liability. Yes, you need insurance because dogs, they bite. And if they're not trained properly, if they bite somebody, we're talking legal issues here, and that's not going to be fun or cheap. Number seven, time. You got to spend time on the dog. Even if you're not going to be training, doing basic training on them, you still have to take time for them, or that could be abuse, leaving your dog alone for too long. Sometimes people have to work, but you have to account for that. You have to think about if you're going to have time for your dog. That's important.